I think you should pick it up and spray, right?
Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's gonna make a mess.
Oh, yeah. Welcome to the Culturally Immersive Dumpster Diving Experience. As an experienced dumpster diver, it is my honor to introduce you to this incredible lifestyle. What you see behind me now are nice pallets of wood and two of my favorite dumpsters that are typically filled with valuable material. So today we're gonna get inside there, see what we can find. We're looking for pallets, we're looking for good metal, and if we're in luck, we might even find tools. Now we can't carry everything with us, so we're gonna use some of these tools here to rip apart the pallets on the spot and bring them back with us so that we can pack more in. All right, let's get in there. Okay. Empty. This wood's a little beat up. I might have one good pallet here. What do you think? No? Goody? It's like a ladder. Somebody built a ladder out of pallets.
Yeah, bring it out here.
Yeah? Heads up. Alright, we got one good one.
That's a good one too.
Looks like there's a couple of good ones underneath me.
The one that you're on is good.
Yeah. It's pretty wet in here. How's that one look?
You know, it's not as good as I thought.
It looked better from the top, didn't it?
Yeah.
Alright. Now if there's copper inside these, then they're worthwhile. If they're empty, this might be worth a nickel. If it had copper in it, it'd be worth a quarter. If you find enough of them, you get something worthwhile. So a learning point here, you can tell that this one, having nothing in it, isn't worth a whole lot at all. But when you find the copper that's inside it, now you have aluminum armored copper wire. That's when you start getting the value out of it. When it's just aluminum like this, if you have a ton of it, then maybe it's worthwhile. But what you're really looking for is what's inside. This sheathing itself, it's not really worth the weight if you have to carry it anywhere. All right, so far we're pretty empty on this dumpster. Let's try the other side. Is this brass or iron? Is that iron?
Maybe iron.
If it's, I don't know what iron is worth by the pound. You don't see a lot of it. Brass is good. If you find brass, you should take it with you because that's where the real value is. And this something like this is heavy. This is a good 3 or 4 pounds. You'll get, if this was made out of brass, you get $4, $5 out of it. Iron, not so much. More of this sheathing. It's not worth it right now. What we need is that copper. I'll try to dig through here a little bit, but it looks like we're coming up pretty empty on this dumpster. I'm a little disappointed with the start. No.
Oh yeah, I'm not sure if I would touch any of that.
Nah, I'm done.
Let's go to the
Luckily,
next one.
there's one more dumpster, so let's give that one a shot. So here's one of the keys. When you're jumping into a dumpster, you want to really figure out where you want to hop first because there's a lot of nails in here, a lot of sharp things. Pick your spot and jump deliberately. Step lightly. All right, this one. This pallet looks a little better.
Yeah. Pass that over.
All right, we got a good one finally. Okay. All right, we got some metal here. Let's see what we're working with. More empty sheathing. If we were to collect all of it, you might get some decent loot here, but
I see some
our
wire
mission
there, but
is
maybe there's
tiny.
some somewhere.
So what we're looking for, this little bit of copper wire, you want to find these aluminum sheaths full of this type of wire. Now you've got some value here, because this is what people want. That little tiny bit of copper is where the value is. So if you find one that's full, you could have several feet of wire. Yeah, 6 months ago, I would have been collecting all of this sheathing and bringing it in, but Now I know better. See here, you no, that's just a piece of metal inside it. No, empty.
What's all this? Cardboard.
Tons and tons of cardboard. Do you need any?
No.
I actually might need a box to return some Amazon items. So. Wow. Something's in here. What do we got? Okay,
some
that
kind
could
of
kind of be useful
plate.
actually. Here's a plate. It's a mounting bracket of some sort.
Yeah, it's a
This is
lighting
plate
mounting
for a lighter,
bracket.
yeah. I don't know. Think we do anything with that?
No.
I'll keep it. I think this is just cardboard rolled. Yep. Rolled up cardboard. Large bolts.
Yep.
Not particularly useful, but I can't go home empty-handed.
What's in that one right there?
There we go. Some sort of mounting brackets.
Brackets. You never know when you need L brackets.
There's another light plate. People just throw this out. They're like, we don't.
Well, they're extra parts, yeah. And I don't know what kind of bracket that is.
You know what?
That faceplate.
You never know. So I'm gonna load up a box with some potentially valuable loot for the future.
You can start selling brackets.
I mean, honestly, this might be worth something right here. If I could figure out a way to liquidate some. What is this? Like an Ethernet type?
No, that's not even. I don't even know what that is. It's like some kind of custom.
Custom brackets. Sounds valuable. No. There we go. Treasure.
I'm sure somebody will be able to tell you what kind of faceplate that is.
Well, it's from Whack Lighting, so.
We might have to try another dumpster in another location.
Alright, so it
not
looks
that
like
one.
it's been used for drywall. It's not in good shape.
Yeah.
So with the mushrooms,
Cement.
we're going to be growing our mushrooms in buckets, but something like this has way too much contamination. We're not going to use it. We need to get food grade level fresh buckets.
What is that? A DVD player?
Main board, I don't know what it is.
No, it's the main board. I don't know what that is either.
This has gold in it.
Yeah? Alright.
Yeah, it should, right? Alright, that's something worthwhile. How's the picture of the recording here? Figure out what to do with these lighting mount bracket things. We'll be golden.
We can retire.
Just need to find a way to liquidate all this stuff. There's a lot of screws. More of these bracket things here. If anybody knows what these are for, tell us in the comments. We will make our day. This has something in it. No, it's just heavy. Maybe we can return them to Whack Lighting. And they'll give us a cut of their savings.
Another one?
Another bad boy. Yeah, I don't really know what it is. Down, up, power. If we take the motherboards and stuff out of there, I don't know, we might be able to get some.
How do you get the gold out of it?
I don't know. Somebody on the internet told me that there's gold in those things.
But it must be true.
If this thing were filled with
Oh,
copper,
that's a good one. Empty, huh?
If it had copper in it, we'd be set.
You probably threw away $1 worth of sheathing today.
You want me to start collecting it?
For $1, maybe not.
If we bring these things straight to the scrapyard, we'll get something for it.
Oh, really?
I don't know how much. They might give us steel price.
That's a dish network.
I don't really know what it is.
It's like a dish. It's satellite.
But it's got copper and it's got gold. Not a lot of it, but probably worth a few bucks.
Why don't we try another dumpster? Different location.
Yeah, all right, we can move.
Before we change locations and go to the next dumpster, we have to rip apart these pallets first. We're going to be using this wood for all kinds of projects around the homestead.
What we're looking for is pieces of wood that are of high quality. They're not falling apart. There's no rot. Stuff like this is pretty good. Our plan right now is to just shear off the ends completely, and then we'll use our pry bar to lift from the center. That way we get a nice long piece of wood. So Rudy's over here. He's sifting through the last of them. We got a lot of good ones. Now what we did last time, we just loaded them up in the truck and we were off. But now we're gonna use our tools, cut them up right here on the spot. It'll take up a lot less room in the truck. And we can move on to the next dumpster.
Cut the ends off.
We're just gonna cut the ends off, straight shear them. All right, next step for the center one is the pry bar. It's a simple yank straight off. It's gonna have the nails in it. We'll use our other tools back at the house to pop the nails right out. We'll have a nice fresh piece of wood. Last time we did this, we pried off all 3 of the nail spots. So we were prying off the ends instead of shearing them. It gave us an extra ½ inch on each side.
But
You ended up with having to pop out a whole bunch of nails. There's a lot more breaking, and it took about 3 times as long.
Yeah.
Probably even longer than that. So our goal is to carry on and end up chopping up all of these pallets that we selected and pulled out right over there. Our pile grows. All right, here's our haul from the first pair of dumpsters. We got a lot of wood, and chopping it up on the spot was a lot better than what we did last time, where we brought it back to the house and chopped it there. So we've got a lot of room now. We can continue on. And then from the other dumpster, we found all this electronic equipment. I don't really know what we're gonna do with all those mounting brackets or what those things even are, but there might be something useful in there we can pull out, maybe sell it for scrap. All right, as we're moving on to the next location, I just want to give you a couple of pointers about the equipment that every novice dumpster diver should be using. So the first thing, you want to get yourself some waterproof shoes, as I've said several times. These dumpsters get full of water, especially after even just a light rain. You get water, oils, everything. It's disgusting. Have waterproof shoes. Make sure the soles are nice and thick, because you could jump on top of nails, screws, even if it's not a nail. There's a lot of sharp stuff that happens in these dumpsters. So stay cautious. Gloves are also an option if you're going to be working at some kind of construction site. You can find a lot more sharp stuff there. Having some nails having some gloves can be helpful to you. All right, we're about to move on to the next location now. We're going to go to another strip mall and see what we can find. A lot more traffic on us now, a lot more people watching, but we've got 2 dumpsters that look fantastic for what we're aiming to do. Got some wood over here. Let's see what's in this one. It's drywall. This one's a little bit more empty. There's some fire extinguishers. You think we could scrap fire extinguishers?
I don't think so. What a mess.
We could probably try. I mean, should we take those? That pallet's not great. One hell of a bracket.
Oh, no, I don't know what to do with that.
No?
No.
Alright. Useless. Some pieces of drywall.
I don't know about these either.
I don't know. You think we could scrap a fire extinguisher?
I don't think so.
I'm gonna call and ask.
Yeah.
They'll be like, yeah, we'll give you $5 for fire extinguisher.
Well, I mean, that's
we're making a
different.
trip. pallet wood right here.
Pallets.
It's really heavy. We got pallets.
It's probably stuck on something.
Some good corner pieces, maybe.
These are
useful.
I think so, yeah, dude.
All right, we should take these.
Yeah, not that one, but.
All right, well, let's check the other dumpster and then we'll come back.
Yeah.
All right, a lot of wood in this one. Allow me. Get it nice. We got a lot of wood in this one, so if we decide we need more pallets, we can get some great ones here. A lot of work chopping all these up, but I don't know, how much do we need?
Well, it's not just wood, there's plywood.
Yeah, there's plywood in here too, a lot of good stuff, but we're in a much busier area than we were at before. I don't want anybody to think we're up to no good here. But we can make some use out of this, I think.
What are these shelves?
Yeah, these shelves look real good. Let me get in there. All right, we're gonna be able to use this. So let's start ripping some stuff out of here. You always want to keep your feet and knees together.
Huh?
Airborne joke. All right. Here, you want to take it and I'll start throwing some stuff out?
Yeah.
Oh, this is good.
Oh, look at that.
I think this is good. This must have some copper in it.
You got wires in it.
There's copper here. So hold on to it for now, and I'll call the place and see if they'll take. Oh, we got a lot of copper. There's a lot of copper in here. Straight down. There's a lot of copper down here. This could be, if there's enough of it, like it looks like, this could be worth the trip. Especially if these sheaths have the copper inside them too. We can get something worthwhile here. We just gotta figure out what to do with all this wood first. What we really want, this is where you want gloves. If I had gloves right now, I could really yank on this. I've done this before and had my hands full of blisters that take forever to heal.
Is that all full?
I don't think any of it's full. This one's not. Some of this other stuff looks like it is though. If this is an extension cord, yep, here's money. An extension cord, these are good, but I gotta dig for it. It's getting hot. But this is one of those times it's worth it to put the effort in because extension cords are real good. Here we go.
Oh, that's a big one too. Like 100-footer.
One hell of an extension cord. Here's money right here. Wow, this is a big extension cord.
That's the hell.
Yeah, $15 extension cord right here. It just keeps going.
Holy crap.
Now that's worth money. Here's some more copper. This is good. This is all good stuff right here. Copper wire, aluminum sheathing on some of it.
Do you have to take all the copper out before you take it to the place?
If you do, you'll get more per pound, but in this case, it's not worth it. You get...
So how do they weigh the copper?
They just give you like some adjusted weight for it.
Oh, okay.
They just basically reduce the price.
Yeah.
All this is filled with copper, so this is good. Real good stuff right there. See if we got any more of that underneath.
That full?
I don't think so. I think it's the same one I picked up before.
Okay.
But we're going there anyway. So we got that $20. Don't mind us. Just trying to make ends meet. Quick look. Let's see what we got over here. If I find another extension cord, I'll be very happy. It seems like such useful wood.
It's really good wood.
Have all that we need.
But you can't even like cut it, because if you cut it, then you open up the all that nastiness.
I'm looking for some brass. Brass and copper are good if it's in something. This looks like it's just steel scrap junk. No, not quite. There's a pair of old children's shoes in there. All right, I'll do the other side and we'll wrap this up. I was hoping we'd get one more good piece out of here.
Nothing there.
Let me dig open this bag. Empty shoebox, old insulation. We found some great wood here, but we ended up already having enough from the last dumpster. Instead, we somehow wound up finding all this great copper. So we're gonna liquidate this, turn it into something useful, and apply it toward the next project on the homestead. So it turns out the recycling center will pay us for fire extinguishers, but only if they're empty. And I think all of these are full, so I'm gonna have to empty all these fire extinguishers and see how much they weigh. Depending on whether they're steel or aluminum, we'll get different prices. I can't tell the difference, so I've never used them before. I think you just pick it up and spray, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, hold on. Why don't I do it into this bag?
Oh, yeah.
Woo!
Oh, you can taste it.
Oh!
Whoa, dude. Oh, you can taste it.
Is this safe to breathe?
I don't know, man.
Are you still recording?
Yeah. My phone was covered in it.
Well, that kind of worked.
Oh, yeah. You think that's worth it?
I don't know. If I can find a better way.
I don't know if that's worth it. Can't breathe that stuff. Oh man, you're in there. All right, you know what? Why don't we give that one a hard pass? Huh?
You can take the one I already did.
Let's take it. Let's see what we got for it. And then we'll know if it's worth the lungs.
It's like covered in. Ugh.
Yeah, whatever this is.
Did you get any of that on camera?
Yeah, I got it all on camera. I didn't stop.
Woo! All right. All right. A couple of different materials. Copper. We've got the aluminum one with copper. Fire extinguisher.
This one we don't take this one.
Oh, I just told him. He said you will take
Yeah, you have to remove the box. Take it out.
Oh no.
No, you have to.
No, you can't remove that.
Alright, so it's just trash then. I don't know, you guys got use for stuff like this? It's like,
Like a steel.
I don't know, it's like old DVD player. It's got,
Yeah, like a steel. Buy like a steel.
so it's only like 6 cents a pound.
Yeah, 6 cents.
Alright, well, we got all this stuff.
I thought you could trade those in.
6 cents? I don't know, I might just want to pick apart and see.
Is that what he said? 6 cents?
Is that trash?
Yeah.
The aluminum armored copper wire was 19. The Cat 5 was 15. The steel, all that steel, $5.50. So
How much was the Cat 5?
the Cat 5 cable was $15. Yeah.
The aluminum.
Aluminum was the big one.
Wow, that was a good one.
Yes.
You couldn't find any more of that?
We'll go back and check another time, I guess. This is where this is the fun part. Just put that in and money comes out. Nope, and I can redeem my reward too. I want a hat.
You what?
I got a hat.
How you doing?
Hey, it says I get a hat.
All right. I don't know if we got one, but if I ain't got a hat, I'll give you a t-shirt, okay? How that work?
That sounds great to me. I'll take that.
What size shirt you want?
Medium.
You want some Smith? I'm gonna try.
I appreciate it.
Yes. You can sell that.
Okay, let's go put it in the car.
I'm strong.
Yeah, you're strong.
I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. Almost. Can I take my step and almost.
You can do it.
Almost.
There you go.
I can't do it.
Okay, you can put it down. All right, thank you. Thank you, Becky. Smile.